Gracias por continuar con nosotros aquí en Broadcast México 2021 en su sexta edición. Y ya estamos listos para enlazarnos hasta China. Está aquí ELMUR SOUZA de Relaciones Internacionales de GNODE, quien estará platicando precisamente con Judy Su, vicepresidenta general, manager y de marketing digital, marketing de director. Ella ya está lista, también está, ahí vemos a ELMUR, quienes estarán platicando con una charla muy interesante. Así que, pues bueno, el micrófono y las pantallas son todas suyas para que platiquen. Bienvenidos, buenos días.
Buen día, Jennifer. Muchísimas gracias. Bueno, tenemos muchísimo que platicar el día de hoy. First of all, I want to introduce to Judy Su. He's live with us from China. First of all, Judy, thank you for being with us. I know it's really, really late for you, but also I know you are really happy to talk with us about this important situation. It's really, really innovation situation that we have today. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you about you, and thank you so much for inviting us to join this show.
I want to introduce Judy Su. Is one of the finest people that we know in KILOVIEW, and also one of the leaders in KILOVIEW. And we'll do this in English and Spanish. Queremos agradecer a todos los que están con nosotros directamente observando esta plática con Judy Su desde China para platicar de lo nuevo que tiene KILOVIEW. Judy, right now we would like to introduce products. In fact, there's going to be 3 products right now that we have in KILOVIEW. The goal in the KILOVIEW Corporation is talk about the new products, the existing products, and also the things that are coming. So they're really, really excited about that. Can you tell us a little bit, like introduce what we can expect on this town hall about this?
Yes. First of all, thank you for inviting me to join us. And I know for some of you, probably KILOVIEW is a little bit new. And so today I will just try to introduce a little bit more about our company, about our philosophy, and about our company development history. And also I will talk about our products, the solutions, and what kind of products we will do and what we can do now. So let's just have a look.
Yes, we have to tell all the people, tenemos que decirle a toda la gente qué es KILOVIEW. What is KILOVIEW? KILOVIEW was founded in 2011. First of all, they will provide the IP-based video transmission with products across the range of video, encoding, decoding, conversion, IP-based video switching, and streaming. And also, they have developed the first RTMP encoder in China. So that was the first part of the history of KILOVIEW that we know about the KILOVIEW in 2011. In 2014, they will start. They make not baby steps, adult steps. They going forward and forward and forward, and they going right now to the 2020 with a lot of technology, a lot to things that they help us to improve all the situation in technology, then broadcasting, production for all of us. Judy, can you tell us about this timeline? How satisfaction for you is this process of the KILOVIEW? Tenemos un poquito de problemas con la comunicación, ya sabe, estamos en vivo, son las transmisiones, pero vamos a volver a preguntarle a Judy que nos hable un poco del proceso, de lo que ha sido el crecimiento desde la fundación de KILOVIEW en el 2011 hasta lo que tenemos actualmente. Judy, one more time, from the founded base the company 2011 until this day, how satisfaction is for you the evolution on everything in KILOVIEW?
Yes, of course. In 2011, actually, KILOVIEW was founded in China, and from the very first moment when our company was established, we just focused on IP-based video transmission, and that's because we believe IP is the future. So all these years, we are focusing on just one thing, just how to make video transmission over IP. So you can see in 2014, actually we developed the first RTMP encoder in China, and based on the good foundation of the RTMP encoder, then KILOVIEW developed the first NDI-HX video encoder, NDI-HX converter together with NewTek. And since then, KILOVIEW just got the first NDI licensee in the world to provide our own NDI products on the market, and that is also among the the first batch of the companies to do that. And not only in NDI industry, KILOVIEW also focused on the other IP world, and in 2019, we actually joined the SRT Alliance, and we provide all the IP supported protocols, both for our encoders and decoders. And as a pioneer in NDI industry, KILOVIEW further developed a series of NDI products, both for NDI and NDI-HX, both hardware and software. So in 2020, we also developed the first 12G SDI to NDI converter, and that was also the very first one in the market that can put in use. And this year, we launched a series of new products, including our U40, the 4K HDMI to NDI converter, the multi-view software, the NDI Matrix, the S2, the 4K HDMI encoder with H.265, and also supports NDI-HX. And also we developed the first NDI converter based on NDI5. And of course, the P-series with the bonding solution that is also ready in the market. So that's generally about the history about KILOVIEW from the foundation.
Judy, a lot of people, they can say, where I can find the cells of KILOVIEW, the new decoring, they have more than 100 countries all over the world. It's you can say it's easy to say 100 countries, but when you put it on the paper, it's easy. But when you put it on the practice, it's really complicated. Have that more than 100 countries in distribution. How you do that?
Yes, how can we achieve that? First of all, I think the only secret is about our R&D, and we have very strong R&D ability. We actually emphasize R&D, and we have a very complete R&D team. That's every year we invest over 70% of the sales revenue in our R&D department, and also over 40% of our employees are just in the R&D department. And that's because of their R&D ability, then we can develop very good products and also very good solutions that can definitely solve the customer's product problems. And so you can see currently we have a sales network covering more than 100 countries all over the world, covering both the Europe, North America, and also Latin America, and in the rest part of the world, all over the world.
Lo que comenta Judy es acerca de la pregunta, es que se dice muy fácil tener más de 100 países la distribución de KILOVIEW, pero al menos en el papel, pero en la distribución no es tan sencillo, y nos habla acerca de la gran red de distribución que tiene con alianzas de más de 5,000 trabajadores que pueden tener y que tienen distribuidos en todo el mundo, pues para poder tener este tipo de alianzas que para ellos son muy importantes en la distribución, en el conocimiento y penetración en el entendimiento de que tiene que llevar cada uno de los productos para que la gente los pueda ver, los pueda desarrollar y los pueda adquirir, que eso también es lo más importante en momentos que a veces puede ser un poco más compleja la distribución que viene a todo el mundo. Judy, we will talk about the hardest part of the distribution of the when you have more than 100 countries all over the world. But one of the key things on the achievement on this situation is organization. One of the important points that I guess that you have always in your mind, no? Organization for everything, and the foremost is the most important part.
Yes. The most important part actually is about R&D, as we previously talked about. That's our secret weapons, and also when we talk about the strong points, that's because KILOVIEW is really professional. So what we are just trying to do is to solve all the customers' problems and all the points that they really concerns. So in R&D, we definitely have a very strong team. We have all the hardware department, software department, the structure, the testing, and all those.
And also the R&D capability, the 40% of the employees is really a high volume. When you put it on the annual sales, the investment into the R&D, the 70% on the R&D investment, that balance that you can achieve in every part is one of the key parts of the KILOVIEW, right?
Yes. That's the key parts.
Hablamos acerca de lo que son las partes fundamentales del éxito que tiene KILOVIEW en cuanto al desarrollo de los empleados, con el 40% de los trabajadores y las ventas que se pueden manejar, y además de eso, las ventas anuales en un 17% como van incrementando, lo cual por supuesto que viene a una interacción más grande en cuanto a la penetración y la credibilidad en cuanto a KILOVIEW y también la satisfacción que tiene cada uno de los clientes. Now, can you explain me a little bit more about the KILOVIEW media framework that is really important part of this town hall?
Yes, of course. Actually, the key parts of our media framework is how we can provide a solution to realize the targets of any in, any out, and anywhere.
Yes.
So that means, in KILOVIEW, the whole media framework, you can always find a solution from the products or the solutions we provide, no matter what kind of video source or input you have, either is SDI or HDMI or IP, and no matter what kind of protocol you want to use, either SRT or NDI or RTMP or whatever, you can always find the correct solution to convert it to whatever you want to output in the receiving side. So either you want to receive IP or you want to receive the baseband signal for SDI or HDMI, you can always choose either our hardware encoders, decoders, the media gateway to do the conversion, or the software solutions for those kind of routing, switching, recording, or also functions like intercom and also for bonding solutions. So no matter what kind of things you want to need, and no matter where you are located, we can provide solutions to remotely manage all the devices and the resources. And also no matter what kind of network you are using, so anywhere you are located, you can always get the solution, correct solution from KILOVIEW. So that's generally our ideas, and that's the media framework.
Lo que comenta Judy es acerca del sistema que tiene en cualquier lugar, en cualquier momento y en cualquier situación de lo que es KILOVIEW, de todo el sistema de trabajo, que puedes desarrollarlo desde cualquier sistema, desde cualquier equipo, lo puedes transmitir a cualquier parte y puedes recibir la señal en cualquier aparato, en cualquier dispositivo, que eso también ayuda. Judy, the any in, the anywhere, the any and the any out, how and when you can you decide to put these easy words in a complex situation to define the any in, the anywhere, the any out, so simple than that?
Yes, yes. We actually can provide all those full series of the products that can really realize this any in, any out, and anywhere. And currently with our, just like our P series of the products, you can directly use any kind of a network. No matter where you are, you can use the 4G network with bonding solutions, and you can streaming or whatever you need, and using our KiloLink bonding platform to realize that.
So having these four pieces: professional, reliable, flexible, and considerate. So the professional is the multifunctional system. Reliable is like 24/7 available. The flexible is all protocols, all interfaces, and considerate is the fast support. These four parts that are really important to the KiloView. Can you explain a little bit more about of each and anyone?
Yes. For professional, as you know, KiloView actually is a professional company providing professional products, and also the products and the solutions we provide is for professional applications. So that's why we say KiloView is professional. And for reliable, we understand for our industry, reliability is really the most important part. So when we design the products, we actually design it to make sure it can work 7 days a week and 24 hours a day without any problem from the hardware side or the software side. So in all our products, we have quite a lot of these designs to make sure we can really achieve that. And for the flexibility, as you previously see from our media framework, so we can really provide very flexible solutions for any in, any out, and anywhere. So no matter what kind of inputs or outputs you want, you can always find the solution. And also KiloView is, as you know, based on our R&D ability, we can also provide a kind of flexible solutions for customers based on the even the specified requirements. We can do the customization, and yeah, that's another point of flexibility. And for about the service parts, we have a very good support team that can really help our customers to answer the questions, to solve the problems, and also to provide some kind of solution designs for our customers.
Lo que comenta Judy es acerca de por qué KiloView, qué es lo que significa KiloView para la gente. En el sistema de que es muy profesional porque es un sistema multifuncional que se adapta perfectamente, que está en la disponibilidad de atención y de soporte las 24 horas del día, los 7 días de la semana, que es muy flexible con todas las interfaces y los protocolos de cada uno de los sistemas que tiene, y además que la atención para resolver problemas es rápida, es simple y también es efectiva, que eso también es muy importante para el usuario que la pueda llevar a cabo, y esto también es confianza para cada uno de ellos. And now, Judy, when we see the KiloView, they say, we design, we develop, we manufacture the most affordable, reliable, and versatile IP-based video solution for the AV industry. The intellectual properties, more than 10 patents, and more than 20 software copyrights. So this is one of the best supports, the best presentation letters that KiloView can offer to all the people, right?
Yes, exactly. We are a real manufacturer, and we have the R&D. So, yeah, that's the real part. And also, we have all the patents and intellectual properties. So that's all the core parts. I think that's the core part that can driven KiloView to keep moving and innovating in the markets.
Innovating the market, just say innovating the market, and right now everybody and everyone wants to innovate, wants to prove that knows something about something, right? But it's not easy. You can say it's easy to try to innovate, but it's not for everyone and for everybody. How KiloView is having this key points to keep improving, keep innovate in these times?
Currently, as we are in a kind of market that we have always the new things, new technologies. So the first important part is we need to really focus what the customers say and also what the customers needs, and we definitely will get all those feedback from the markets, and we also have, based on our R&D and everything, we will always think about what we can do, and based on our accumulation in this industry and also the technologies we have, we can always develop and create a lot of the ideas, and then we will communicate with our markets, communicate with our customers, and yeah, that's the key points. And we always have the idea to keep innovating, and as a real manufacturer and the R&D, the originator. So we definitely have the ability, and also we can create very good products that can suit the market.
And I guess the feedback for you guys is really important, having that from the customers, for the clients, and maybe for the future clients, yeah. Right?
Yes, exactly. We really, we are quite open to hear what customers say to us. And as I mentioned, we have those customized service. So if customers have their own ideas, they can freely talk to us, and we can always try to develop or provide the solutions that can really solve the problems. And that can sometimes be a kind of products that will be the pioneer in the market.
Great. Lo que habla Judy es acerca del sistema que tiene KILOVIEW, que diseñan, que desarrollan y que construyen, que tienen obviamente los derechos de más de 10 patentes y de más de derechos de más de 20 software, y para ellos es muy importante estar innovando constantemente, y además que toman muy en cuenta, y para ellos es muy importante y necesario escuchar la retroalimentación, los comentarios, tanto de los usuarios potenciales, de los consumidores y también de las grandes empresas que ya utilizan el software, que para ellos es muy importante tomarlos en cuenta. One of the important part, Judy, is the partners, because without the partners, we are nothing. That's simple than that. So you have big partners all over the world, like BBC News, Comcast in the US, also Universal, CCTV, JVC, Sky, Sony, New Tech. So can you tell me a little bit more, how's the relationship with these huge partners?
Yes, actually we have very close cooperation with all those big companies and the big broadcasters. First of all, I think it's because KILOVIEW, as I mentioned, the KILOVIEW products, we are providing the professional solutions, and also we are providing very reliable solutions. So they can definitely rely on KILOVIEW products without any problem. For broadcast industry, reliability is so important, and after trying KILOVIEW products, everything can be proved that is definitely reliable. And also from technical parts, we can totally understand what they really need, and based on our ability to provide all those kind of solutions and the support, as our relationship with New Tech, we have very long-term partnership, and everything they need is what we can provide. So the relationship with all those great partners are really, really very important for KILOVIEW, and all those partners are very happy with our products and solutions and support.
I'm really glad to hear that. Nos dice Judy acerca de la gran relación que tiene con las alianzas en diversas partes del mundo con grandes empresas como las que estamos observando, Sky, BBC, Comcast, Universal, CCTV, JVC, New Tech, que para ellos lo importante es que el trato que tiene con cada uno de ellos es especial, es importante y dedicado para atender las necesidades que de cada uno son totalmente diferentes, que al final del día se pueden complementar pero hay que darle ese justo valor y esa justa medida para atenderlos de la manera adecuada. Por eso para ellos es importante y es parte del éxito que tiene KILOVIEW. About the products information, Judy, with the category we have 7 categories: the NDI converters, SRT NDI XD video encoders, SRT NDI XD video encoders, the media gateway, the multi-party collaboration system, the software solution. These 7 categories, when you decide and how do you decide divided in these parts? Taking in part the NDI from the scratch and from the start point.
Yes. Actually, for NDI series, we are just talking about the full NDI, both full NDI and the NDI HX encoders and decoders. And for the encoders, the H.264 and H.265 encoders, that's mostly covering our IP transmission and the solutions. That means our including the RTMP and the SRT encoders and the decoders. And of course, for just talking about the NDI series,
yes.
As I understand, most of you probably understand what NDI is and what kind of benefits NDI can provide us. So definitely you can see NDI is the new technology innovated by New Tech, and is cable-free, auto-discovery, low latency, and also high image quality. And from KILOVIEW side, we can provide both NDI, full NDI, and the NDI HX. So you can say we are the pioneer in this industry, and we can provide all those encoding and decoding solutions for both wired one and the wireless one, both the hardware side and the solution, software side on the market.
All right, so this cable-free auto-discovery, low latency, high image quality is the NDI and the NDI HX. Choose whatever you need. It's part of the easy access to the NDI world. How this complements and these are part of the products. Can you tell us a little bit more about the products, just like the NDA 5 that we see right now?
Yes, the NDI 5 actually, is breaking through for NDI history. So KILOVIEW, as the pioneer in NDI industry, actually we developed the first NDI converter based on NDI 5. And that means this product can handle both encoding and decoding, both NDI and NDI HX on exactly the same units. And from the products, you can see we can put HDMI inputs with loop for encoding, and also for decoding parts, we can output HDMI. And also we have like PoE, tele, and also for the USB to serial for PDC control and everything, and also even including the intercom. So this product actually is just all-in-one. We can handle anything. You don't need to worry anything about your inputs coming from a camera, from NDI-HX, or is it coming from a software for full NDI. And you don't need to worry anything about the outputs. So just use one single unit to handle all your needs.
The N6 NDI converter, they have the USB port for PTC control or audio intercom, the big size tally to watch all the signal, and the signal indicator as well. And also they have 2 HDMI output, one output and one input. What is the big difference between the N6 and the N5? How similarity they are?
The Ndi6 and the N4.
The N6 and the N5, how similarity they are between each other?
Okay. So for NDI 5, it would be a SDI version.
All right.
So yes.
Perfect. This kind of products we use it here in Mexico for a lot of projects. They can provide the assistance and the help to everybody with a lot of kilometers surrounding. That's really, really helpful for us right here in Mexico, because without this NDI converter, we can have any signal. So that's what this is really important for us on the system. And also, we can find the control with the USB keypad with the NDI sources from the number 0 to 9. How important, how helpful is this USB keypad for you?
Yes, actually, you can imagine, for some of the applications, if you are just putting the Ndi decoder in use and you have several Ndi sources, for example, you have 5 or even 10 Ndi sources, but for the operation, you can just directly preset the Ndi sources in the web page, and when the real operation, you don't need to operate on the web UI. You can simply just press the keys on the keypad. So, for example, if you preset the Ndi source 1 to number 1 and the Ndi source 2 to number 2, and when you want to switch it, you can directly press the keypad and do the switching. You don't need to do anything, logging to the web UI or to do any operations. It's very convenient. Yeah, and also very important part is even you can use this keypad as a kind of PDC controller, a very mini PDC controller.
It's a useful tool for everybody, for everyone. So, de lo que estamos hablando con Judy es acerca de la importancia, la diferencia del NDI 5, el NDI 6, de las entradas, de las salidas que tiene, y además de lo que te van a servir, de lo que te van a apoyar, y que también se puede utilizar un sistema de teclado en corto para poder manejar también todo el sistema, que eso también ayuda prácticamente a todos. And also, Judy, we have the audio and the intercom that we have more options, 3.5 millimeters analog audio line in and out, embedded audio and mic in, and the intercom between all KILOVIEW devices and all the control PC phone or the KILOVIEW intercom service is going to be the line out, the line in, and also the headset port and the audio embedding, which this is going forward to the bidirectional full NDI converter that we wanted to see. These 4 models, the N3, the N30, the N4, and the N40, these 4 different models.
Yes.
Can you tell us?
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit more about it?
Yes, of course. Talking about the audio parts, actually, we are considering to support the intercom with all KILOVIEW products. So you can directly get the KILOVIEW intercom server. You can set up your own server, and you can also get, of course get the server installation guide and all those the files from our website, and you can set up the server, and it's free, and everyone can just talk to each other directly using our intercom server. And for Ndi products, the full Ndi bidirectional converters, we are covering from 3G SDI to 12G SDI. That would be our models of N3 and N30. N30 actually is the 12G SDI to Ndi, and is bidirectional converter. And for N4 is the HD HDMI to Ndi bidirectional converter, and N40 that's 4K HDMI to Ndi bidirectional converter. And all of them are with PoE, tele, and also, of course, intercoms support, and the PDC control over Ethernet and the IP. So yeah, that's generally about the information of those products.
Lo que nos dice Judy es acerca de la diferencia de que tiene cada uno de los productos del N3, del N30, del N4 y del N40. Son una evolución de cada uno de ellos, pero al final de cuentas son complementarios para las necesidades de cada una de las personas. Obviamente dependerá de lo que vayan a llevar a cabo. So now, Judy, the world's first 12G SDI Ndi Bi-Directional Converter, one of the big steps that KILOVIEW has and presenting today.
Yes, the 12G SDI to NDI converter definitely is the first one that we put in use on the markets. As we can see here, we can support 12G SDI inputs and also for loop outs when using as a encoding mode, and for that's really for broadcast grade application. And when using as a decoding mode, we can get NDI and output 12G SDI to baseband. So we can do those bidirectional conversion, and we can also definitely, you can see we have the big size tally for program of preview indication, and we have the for the power supply, we can support either by the DC power inputs, or we can also support PoE. So for the DC inputs, we can support a wide range of power supply. So that means not only using the standard adapter, but also if you are using the battery from a camera, or you're using a kind of USB portable power supply, you can also directly charge the converter. And of course, for the audio line in or line out, we have those 3.5 millimeter audio input or outputs, so that can definitely be supported with all those audio functions.
All right, so we moving forward. The Ndi Decoder is going to be part of the all this new family of products, and also we have the PTC, the control over IP and serial USB expansion. So this is the example that we can use it, right?
Yes. So actually, we have two modes of PTZ control. So either you can use the traditional one that you use a kind of USB to serial adapter, and we can realize all those control functions, or you can also use directly just connect to the network, and we can realize PTZ over IP. So it's really, really convenient. And for USB keypad, as I previously talked about our N6 products, we can realize all those seamless switching between all the NDI sources when using as an Ndi decoder. So it's very convenient for the applications.
And also we have, you can use it mounting in a cold shoe in a camera. So this is like improvement for all the broadcast, for all the work that we have. Just like this one that we have right here is one of these. So you can mount it, and also it's really small. It's not that heavy. This is like a Swiss knife army. So we have something different, something new, something reliable. And also one more important thing is 4K, Judy. It's 4K. Can you tell us a little bit more about this 4K?
Yes. The one you are holding actually is the U40, as we mentioned, is our superstar product, and we can say it's a Swiss knife army, a Swiss army knife.
Yes.
That's because it has so many functions, just put them all in one. So first of all, is a 4K HDMI to Ndi encoder. It can really support the HDMI 2.0. So it's real 4K, not just to up to 4K P30, but up to 4K P60 inputs. And the functions, another important function is, you can see here we have two, Ethernet ports, so we can realize all those data transmission. So we can not only convert HDMI to full NDI, but also if you have a kind of IP input from your cameras, for example, if you got the RTMP or RTSP inputs, we can also convert it to NDI-HX. And another thing, as we call is a Swiss Army knife.
Yes.
So we can also do all those cross conversion. So if you have RTMP inputs using this small unit, you can even get like SRT for remote streaming, or we can do all those kind of cross conversion from different IP protocols to another, including NDI-HX. So it's so powerful, and even we can support the USB encoding to NDI. And from this small unit, you can see we have those DC outputs. So when you are using PoE, that means you can not only just power this unit, but also we have the DC outputs. Then you can even power your camera or your monitor. So this small unit, we can say, is a very good companion with your camera, and we can turn any of your camera into an NDI camera.
Judy, we have a few more minutes. Can you tell us a little bit more about the PC series, please?
Yes. Actually this one, as I talked, for all different kinds of talking about the
Yeah, please continue.
Talking about our P series?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, the P series actually is our, we can say also is one of our superstar products on the market.
The brand new, right?
We can support the new products. We are just recently released the bonding function, and we can really realize the functions using the 4G network. So we can support up to two internal 4G USB 4G modems and 2 external with USB. So altogether 4 SIM cards together, and together with our Wi-Fi network, so we can support up to 5 different networks. So from the products you can actually see, we can support H.264 encoding, and we have 2 versions. One is about the SDI inputs, and another is HDMI inputs. And all of them can support different protocols like RTMP, SRT, and everything that we generally support. So so we can say the P series is really good product that can be suitable for your outdoor live streaming, and it can just realize for your streaming anytime, anywhere.
Great, Judy. This is really helpful, and I mean, I learned a lot, and I'm really honest with you. I learned a lot, and hopefully all the people that watching this town hall with you, we learn the same, because this NDI with the KILOVIEW is really insightful, powerful, marvelous, because it's not that easy having this kind of conversation with someone who knows a lot of this situation, and you are one of them. So Judy, I want to thank you in the name of everybody right here in Mexico and all over to talk with us, to share your experience, your expertise, and really, really, I want to say thank you, Judy, for this delightful talking. I appreciate that.
Thank you so much, and I'm very glad to join this talking, and very nice to sharing everything about KILOVIEW. Thank you so much.
Hold on a second, because we have some questions from the audience, and also vamos a tener un par de souvenirs, queremos mostrárselos aquí en esta de KILOVIEW. We have some souvenirs to share with all the people. This gift for the people who make questions right now, and we will translate to Judy. So hopefully everybody has the opportunity to participate in having these kind of souvenirs. Esperamos que alguien de ustedes lo pueda tener en su casa, porque la verdad es un souvenir bastante bonito. So Judy, you have a couple of questions right here. They say, how many models that we have available right now from KILOVIEW?
Currently, we can support four the 2 internal and the 2 external ones.
Perfect. One of the questions they are really repeating. They say many people asking some equipments they can fit from the POI. Can you tell us a little bit more about the POI fitting on the equipments?
I'm sorry, POI?
Yes. Sí. Y todo esto, hold on a second, Judy, nos están diciendo también que son demasiadas las preguntas que estamos teniendo y vamos a tener una dinámica diferente. Vamos a hacerle la siguiente pregunta al público. Vamos a cambiar un poco la dinámica por el tiempo, y quien esté del público que nos conteste. So Judy, we will change the dynamic, and we'll make the question for all the audience, and if someone of the audience knows the question, they will get this souvenir. All right?
Okay.
La pregunta es la siguiente. ¿Algunos equipos se alimentan por PoE? Esa es la pregunta.
PoE.
Yes, PoE.
Okay.
That's the question for the audience. If they know the answer, si saben la respuesta, comuníquense con nosotros. If you know the answer, please let us know. We will have all the people right here to take in all the answers. And
okay.
they will know who's going to be the winner. This answer you can submit it through Zoom or through our Facebook page. So todas las personas que quieran mandar su respuesta lo pueden hacer a través de la plataforma de Zoom, que están siguiendo la plática, y también a través de Facebook. Ojo, y están llegando, pero no todas son correctas. Los 2 primeros que lleguen correctos se van a llevar este hermoso souvenir. So Judy, right now we have a lot of answers. Not everyone has the right answer. So the first 2 people that have the right answer, they will get right to his home this souvenir. So we have we're receiving the answers through Zoom chat and also through the Facebook page. So we just receiving and receiving all the question. Right now we have just 1 minute. That's what I hear. So one more time, una vez más, queremos agradecer a toda la gente que se conectó a esta plática de Broadcast México 2021. Fue una gran oportunidad de escuchar de una persona muy conocedora de todo lo que significa, de todo lo que viene y de todo lo que va a tener KILOVIEW de aquí en adelante para todas las personas que utilizan el sistema, y quienes no lo utilicen, que se animen a hacerlo, porque es un facilitador para el trabajo, para las transmisiones y para todos ellos. En México hay una gran red de distribuidores que a ustedes que nos están observando los pueden atender. In Mexico we have a great distribution partnership. They can help you guys to anything that you needed in Mexico in the distribution line. ¿Quiénes son los distribuidores? Ahorita les vamos a decir los nombres de los distribuidores y los servicios también que ustedes pueden obtener, que son Tecnoamérica, ojo con ellos, Tecnoamérica es uno de ellos. El siguiente que tiene es Format, que es el siguiente. Lopi Concepto también es uno de ellos. Así que ya los tienen ahí, ustedes los pueden buscar. Son las personas que los pueden ayudar, que los pueden atender y que también les van a dar todo lo necesario para que puedan tener todos sus productos al día, literalmente. Judy, we just share all the partners that we have right here in Mexico. They can give all the support to everybody. And the production told me right now that they say we have the winners, Sofía Arana and Carla Sánchez. Sofía Arana and Carla Sánchez are the two winners. Los dos ganadores, dos mujeres. Felicidades, les queremos agradecer. Nos vamos a poner en contacto con ustedes para hacerles llegar el souvenir. Jedi, last words for you.
Congratulations.
And thank you so much for having and share with us this conversation. And really thank you all this conversation, and we will see you in the near future.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Esa fue Jenny Su desde China, así que muchísimas gracias. Thank you everybody for watching us. Y regresamos hasta el otro lado del estudio con Jennifer.
Muchas gracias Elmur y Jody por esta plática tan interesante que nos han compartido. Y desde China hasta México estuvieron con nosotros esta plática a través de Broadcast México 2021. Solo aquí es posible. Así que gracias por habernos acompañado y felicidades también a las participantes que concursaron por estos souvenirs que nos hace Judy Su, vicepresidenta general y manager de KILOVIEW. Y también agradecemos a Elmur SOUZA de Relaciones Internacionales de GNODE por esta plática tan importante aquí en Broadcast México.